she sees you struggling, she's okay. So Mama, she's a great woman. That's the truth. And I feel very sad that all the women in my life, my mother-in-law, that would have been enjoying their suffering, their support, are not even there now. If we live in Christ. And when we die, it is also a gain because we are going for something bigger, permanent, that is greater than what we have on earth. Let me, on this note, thank every one of you for supporting me and my in-laws in this very most difficult moment of our life. We will do everything to support Mama's Church, St. Andrew Anglican Church.
In a sermon, Vicar of the Church, Venerable A.A. Ijo Ama, said Mama had completed her purpose on earth, gone to eternity, and advised those still alive to make peace with God before their call comes. Tam Nobarabi Iblubo, Rstv News.
The Rivers State Police Command has given approval to Baker Hobbs Company Limited to destroy some expired explosive materials in its custody. A statement by the Police Public Relations Officer, Rivers Command SP Grace Iringe Koko, said this exercise will be carried out from 12 to 15 March 2024 by the Explosive Ordnance Disposal of the Command at Bogo Community, Thai Local Government Area of Rivers State. The PPRO advised the public and residents of Bogo Community not to panic at the deafening loud sounds emanating from the exercise, as every precautionary measure has been taken to avert any danger. The Federal Executive Council has approved 873.23 billion naira for the execution of 3 projects across the country by the Ministry of Works. Works Minister Dave Umahi, who dropped the hint with newsmen at the State House Abuja after the FEC meeting, listed the projects as the Obadjana Benin Road, Isheri Ogun Road, and the Outer Marina Shoreline Protection. The minister also said the rising cost of cement has nothing to do with his ministry's concrete road augmentation for the dualization of the 489-kilometer Obadjana Benin Road, 2.23 billion naira for the Isheri Ogun Road, and the 114 billion naira for the Outer Marina Shoreline Protection. The councils approved 2.23 billion naira for the Federal Road Maintenance Agency for the rehabilitation of the road from Isheri North to Ogun State. Away from that, President Bola Tinubu has transmitted a letter to the House of Representatives seeking the repeal and reenactment of the student loan bill. The president said this seeks to enhance the implementation of the higher education student loan scheme by addressing challenges related to the management structure of the Nigerian Education Loan Fund. Meanwhile, the bill to repeal and reenact, which was presented during plenary on Thursday, received expeditious hearing as it scaled first and second reading. The Student Loan Bill 2024 establishes the Nigerian Education Loan Fund as a body corporate to receive, manage and invest funds to provide loans to Nigerians for higher education, vocational training and skills acquisition and for related matters. All the lawmakers who debated the matter on the floor were unanimous in their agreement that it should be passed into law as quickly as possible for the benefit of Nigerian education. President Bola Tinubu has appointed Dr. Temi Tope Ilori to serve as the Director General of the National Agency for the Control of AIDS, NACA, for an initial term of 4 years. Being the first female NACA boss, Dr. Ilori is replacing Dr. Gambo Gumel Aliyu. A statement by Special Advisor on Media and Publicity, Ajuri Ngelale, said President Tinubu expects Ilori to bring her wealth of experience and expertise to her new position to achieve the mandate of NACA, which includes the coordination, monitoring and evaluation of the implementation of the Strategic National Plan for the Control of HIV/AIDS STDs, as well as the mobilization of resources for an effective and sustainable response to HIV/AIDS STDs. This is Rstv World News. Do you love and care about River State and our peace? Let's build and take her to greater heights. This is a task we must accomplish. You can always watch Rstv News live on YouTube at Rstv Online and Facebook at Rstv CH22 Online. You can subscribe and click the notification bell for update on our live feeds. And in part 2, after the break, 25 migrants survived boat mishap in Mediterranean Sea. And in sports, Katsina United coach Bala Abu Bekar throws in towel after 1-0 defeat. Details in a moment.
Government special announcement. His Excellency Sir Siminalayi Fubara GSS-ROS, Governor of Rivers State, has approved the reconstitution of Board of Datco Rivers Cassava Processing Company Limited. The chairman and members are as follows: Mrs. Stella N. Odu, Chairman; Engineer Professor Asinye H. Igoni, Member; Honorable Ibe Owolo, Member; Kindle Associates, Barristers and Solicitors, Board Secretary. The Governor has also approved the appointment of Honorable Aye Pepple as the Managing Director of Rivers State Signage and Advertising Agency. The appointment takes immediate effect. Signed, Dr. Tami Wenike Danagogo, Secretary to the State Government.
Awesome wonder and mighty ruler, the King of all the earth.
I have said this, and I'm going to say it. My vision is not to buy private jets. My vision is not to drive the most expensive car. My vision is not to use the money of God to build expensive school that the members that contributed cannot attend. My vision is to use the resources of God, prepare people for heaven. My vision is to look for the lost souls, look for the prostitutes, look for the armed robbers, look for the killers, look for the assassins. Use the resources of God and rehabilitate them and prepare them for heaven. My vision is to look for children that cannot go to school, children that are roaming on the street. Use the resources of God, take them to a school, then that they can go to school and become better people tomorrow. That is my vision.
OPS, Dr. Jesus in Action. Dr. Jesus in Action. God is here.
This is Rstv World News. We bring you world-class news, accurate, first-hand, entertaining, balanced analysis. Rstv, Channel 22 Port Harcourt.
You're welcome back. The National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, has sealed 2 unregistered water packaging companies for allegedly operating without NAFDAC approval in Ota area of Ogun State. Philip Benu, State Coordinator, NAFDAC, said this in Ota after the exercise that the 2 companies failed to meet NAFDAC requirements for registration. Benu said the raid and enforcement were based on routine inspections by regulatory officers in Ogun 2 office, Ota. He said that the facilities of the 2 companies were placed on hold with NAFDAC seal, and the companies had been invited to the office for scrutiny when they were found operating without approval early in the year. Benu added that at the time of the first inspection, there was nobody on ground to warrant immediate arrest for questioning at both facilities. At least 60 migrants have died after a rubber dinghy ran into a trouble in the Mediterranean Sea. The 25 survivors were picked up by the Ocean Viking vessel operated by the humanitarian group SOS Mediterranean. They told their rescuers that they had set off from Rawiya on the Libyan coast 7 days before being rescued. The engine of the dinghy broke down after 3 days, leaving the boat adrift without food or water. The survivors said that the victims included women and at least 1 child. SOS Mediterranean said the Ocean Viking team had spotted a dinghy with binoculars on Wednesday and had staged a medical evacuation in cooperation with Italian Coast Guards, and added that the survivors were in very weak health condition were all under medical care. The group added that 2 of them were unconscious and in critical condition, had been flown to Sicily by helicopter for further treatment, the group added. In a related story, at the Dajabon border crossing between the Dominican Republic and Haiti, a constant stream of trucks have pulled up carrying undocumented Haitian migrants who are being deported back to their home country. They are being sent to a nation in the grip of its most acute humanitarian crisis since the devastating earthquake
Haitian
in
migrants
2010,
into the country
which killed hundreds
illegally,
of thousands.
exploiting most likely
Haiti's
the Del
already
Rio sector,
precarious
namely
situation
Eagle
has
Pass,
quickly
Texas.
deteriorated
Now,
over the
that
past
has
weeks
been working for
as
them.
gangs
And so
have
why
launched
break,
coordinated attacks
or why
on
fix
key
what's not
facilities
broken? So they'll
to
likely
force the
try that
resignation
route again.
of the country's
Now,
Prime
as you'll
Minister.
remember, more than 2
In
years
total,
ago, under
more
the
than
Del Rio International
350,000
Bridge,
people
where nearly
have been internally
16,000
displaced
Haitian
in
migrants
Haiti.
amassed,
More than
that
15,000
infrastructure
of
wasn't
them
in place to
in the
handle
last
that many
fortnight.
people. And Judge
Yet
says
here
that the
at
cartels
border
could
crossing,
easily take
Dominican
the page out of that
authorities
playbook
have been
again,
sending back
with Eagle Pass pretty
hundreds
much
of
being sealed off right now under
Haitians
Governor
every
Abbott's
day.
Operation Lone Star.
Dominican
Now,
soldiers
let's give you a
unlocked
look at the
their
numbers
wrought
of Haitian
iron
migrants
doors,
that we've seen this
order
month
out
when we
dozens
compare
and
them
send them
to
across,
last year.
the
Now, we've seen
Massacre
that
River
number more than
into
triple.
Haiti.
As more than 4,000 Haitian migrants have been encountered at our land crossings just this month alone. And in February, more than 11,400 migrants from Haiti were encountered so far this month, so it is tracking to be similar. Here's the thing, though. It's going to take 1 to 3 months for these individuals who are currently fleeing to actually get here. Now, Natasha, we can tell you the repatriations are still happening. The U.S. Coast Guard sent back 65 migrants from Haiti just this week, but the repatriation flights are being threatened. Brendan Judd confirming that those could be halted if the unrest continues there, the chaos continues there, because, Natasha, they have to have permission to land those flights back in Haiti. Natasha.
Very interesting. All right, Ali Bradley live at the border with those latest details. Thank you.
Thank you for watching.
You're still watching Rstv World News. We'll just go on a quick break. I'll return for more news. Stay with us.
If they're ahead.
Full of nourishment and vitality. Is good for me, good for you.
Hello, my bro. Man, the road is so heavy here. And there's so much traffic. I think we should postpone, huh?
Not a chance. Aisha.
We don't quit, guys. I'll be there.
Done.
Two files received.
I'm on my way. Take first right in 50 meters and you're there.
Copy that. Aisha, where are you?
Guess where?
2 minutes. 2 minutes. Move.
Very impressive. How did you pull that off?
With Nigeria's top tech talents.
And Globe.
Power your relentless ambition with ultra-high-speed data. Glow with pride.
This is Rstv World News. We bring you world-class news, accurate, first-hand, entertaining, balanced analysis. Rstv, Channel 22 Port Harcourt.
Now moving straight to entertainment scene, Nigerian gospel singer Mercy Chinwo has announced that she will hold her first live concert in Lagos State, which falls on Good Friday, just amid the Easter celebrations for the year. Mercy Victor Hasbon.
Mercy Chinwo stated that the free concert, which will be opened to the public in Lagos State, will be at 5 p.m. The anointed gospel singer will unveil her 12-track album titled Overwhelming Victory, which she recorded while she was pregnant. Lagos State Police Command has rearrested Mohbad's friend, known as Prime Boy, during his scheduled weekly visit to the State Criminal Investigation Department (SCID) in Yaba, and this makes it the second time he has been detained by the police over circumstances surrounding Mohbad's death. Fast-rising singer Ibeid Joy has joined the list of Nigerians to embark on solo drives from foreign countries to Lagos State. She started her vacation with a motorcycle on the 11th of March from Mombasa, Kenya. Ibeid has 3 notable hits to her credit, titled Japa, Carrigo, and Different.
I'm about to ride over 6,000 kilometers from Kenya to Nigeria on my motorcycle, and I'll be going through countries like South Sudan, Central African Republic, Cameroon. I'll tell you how I plan to navigate through my proposed routes and all the plans I have when I arrive at my destination, Nigeria.
Mavis Victor, Rstv Entertainment News.
The House of Representatives has resolved to stop at plenary in Abuja on Thursday. Wogu said approximately 60 million Nigerians aged between 18 and 40 engage in sport betting, and weak or neglected regulations of sport betting have given rise to mental health problems such as depression, anxiety, and addiction. Wogu also noted that it had also led to strained or broken relationship due to lying or stealing from friends and family, financial problems, legal issues, and job loss due to excessive loss or debt. He harped on the need for campaigns to prevent the negative social impact of lottery and underage participation. Adopting the motion, the House urged the Federal Ministry of Information and National Orientation to conduct a comprehensive nationwide campaign to raise public awareness about the negative impact of youth participation in sports betting. The House also mandated the Committee on Intergovernmental Affairs to conduct a public hearing on the dangerous effects of sports betting in Nigeria. It urged the committee to report back to it within 4 weeks for further legislative action. And in sports, Nigeria Premier Football League outfit Katsina United have accepted the resignation of head coach Bala Abubakar. Abubakar announced his departure from Akon Boys after his side's 1-0 defeat to Sunshine Stars in Akure. The young tactician attributed his decision to failure of the club to fulfill their contractual obligation. He also claimed the working environment was not conducive for him. In a letter signed by the interim chairman of the club, Kabiru Danlami Abubakar, Katsina United wished the gaffer best of luck in his future undertakings and commended him for his commitment to the squad during this short stint in charge of the team. Sloan Sports Team Nigeria started on a good note at the African Games and men's handball event following a comfortable win against Togo. The Nigerian side trounced their Togolese opponents 38-19 in the preliminary round of the competition. They will now hope to make it 2 wins in two when they play Mali on Friday. Meanwhile, Nigeria was in action in the final of men's 50-meter freestyle swimming also on Wednesday, but it was not to be for Abdul Jabbar Adama, who came very close to finishing on the podium. Adams narrowly missed out as he came in 4th with a time of 23.01 seconds. This is Rstv World News. Do you love and care about River State and our peace? Let's build and take her to greater heights. This is a task we must accomplish. You can watch Rstv News live on YouTube at Rstv Online and Facebook at RSTVCH22 Online. You can subscribe and click the notification bell for updates on our live feeds. In our 10 news, a recap of some of the major stories. Governor Siminalayi Fubara has appointed a board and members for the Datco Cassava Processing Company and the Managing Director of the River State Signage and Advertising Agency. The appointments take immediate effect. The Federal Executive Council has approved the sum of 873.23 billion naira to embark on the reconstruction and rehabilitation of federal roads across the country. We had informed you that the House of Representatives has resolved to stop sports betting to curb the abnormal behaviors emanating from the involvement of young Nigerians in the act. That's it on the news. Thank you so much for being a part of it. My name is Solomon Nelson Great. Good night.
Radio can be magical, you know.
Show me beautiful magic today. Oh, my radio, tell me what